I will go to Parliament and propose that the British people decide our future in Europe through an in-out referendum on Thursday, the 23rd of June.
Run, boy, run. This world is not meant for you. Run, boy, run. They're trying to catch you. Run, boy.
You're probably out. You're
Definitely out.
definitely out.
Definitely out.
Definitely out.
In.
Out. In. Out.
The bastion of independence.
We send 350 million to Europe. We don't, and you know we don't. No, we don't. You know we don't. Admit that that figure is grotesquely misleading at best.
I would.
Run, boy, run. This race is a prophecy.
We at ITV News are calling this as a Leave victory.
Let June the 23rd go down in our history as our independence.
Oh, is another day, hey. And you
We are now that much closer to a straight Clinton-Trump showdown for the White House.
you'll be a man.
Well, good evening from Washington, where the American election campaign, in which just about everything that could happen did, is in its final frantic stages.
You can hear it, you can see it, you can sense that these people who are underestimated really think it's in their grasp.
Run, boy, run. This race is a journey to run, boy, run.
Good evening from a Washington still reeling from the shock of Donald Trump's crushing victory.
And disappear in the trees.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
That is the third suicide car bomb attack that we've seen this morning.
Oh, is another day, hey. And you don't have to hide away, yeah.
Morning from Aleppo, we are still alive.
As Bana al-Abed proves, the things that matter to little girls the world over still matter here in Aleppo, despite the ever-present danger.
This is what it looks like when a city is emptied by war. There are thousands of people in this refugee camp and 500 or so arriving every single day.
These new arrivals may be out of sight and largely out of mind, but they are not out of Europe. Most couldn't afford to go home even if they wanted to. And increasingly, it's clear that the bigger the fences you build, the more you simply shift the problem onto your neighbour.
This is a country where 300,000 people are classed as being at severe risk from drought.
The children who have reached this hospital are at least now getting urgently needed medical help, but the real concern are those children and their mothers who are still stuck far in the hinterland.
Something truly shocking and terribly sad happened here at lunchtime today. The murder of its local MP in the heart of her constituency.
She said, no, I got too much pain for Sheila. And that's all, I think, the last word Joe spoke.
What is beginning now is one of the biggest police investigations of the millennium. 4 people were killed, including a police officer.
It's Neil Connery from ITV News, Sir Phillips. I was just wondering if it might be possible to get your reaction to the events of the last few days.
The answer is no.
That's the hot seat, is it? I want to start with you by saying, how sad and very, very, very sorry I am for all the hardship and sort of sadness caused to all the people that work there, also the pensioners.
Attention to detail once the athletes arrived here has been exceptional. I also think that Britain has top-class coaches in many, many sports. But above everything else, I think Britain is just enjoying a golden generation of athletes.
29th of March 2017 will go down in history, the day upon which, after a rather tumultuous marriage, we officially filed for divorce from the EU.
This is an historic moment from which there can be no turning back.